Coming from a family of refugees, Piermo knows the sacrifices people make when they travel hundreds of miles, facing countless dangers to escape war, violence, oppression, and persecution to create a better life for themselves and their families. Piermo lives with her family in Rochester, New York. Her story begins in Burma. Myanmar, formerly Burma, and located in Southeast Asia, is a nation of more than 135 different ethnic groups. It borders Thailand, India, Bangladesh, China, and Laos. Karenni is the smallest state in Burma with an estimated population around 250,000 people. The Karenni people gained independence in 1948 from Great Britain, but the Burmese military refused to allow the Karenni people to have independence. A civil war erupted that has lasted more than 60 years and became known as the longest-running civil war in the world. Countless villages were destroyed, more than 200,000 people died, and many endured hardships crossing the border, fleeing through the jungle, and without any shelter, with little or no food and no medical care. Many went hungry, became sick, and died on the long road to freedom. Some made it safely to Thailand refugee camps as they continued their journey, hoping for a safer and better future. This is where Piermo's family ended up, and that's where Piermo was born. Many families didn't have enough food to feed their families. Some families were able to survive with food from farming, but it only lasted a month or two. Many were desperate to find work outside of the camp to support their family. This was not allowed by the Thai government. Refugees would be arrested or, worse yet, be deported back to Burma. Many would illegally work during the night to make money. They would earn something like $2 to $3 American a night, and for them, they could earn enough money to buy survival food.
My mom works so hard. Sometimes she came home look so tired. I wish I could help, but she wanted me to go to school because when she was young, she never had a chance to go to school.
Thousands of Karenni people have lived in camps for more than 20 years. Others born in the camp have never experienced a life outside of it. Children were able to attend school and learn how to read and write.
Well, since I was little young like this, and at 12 years old, I focused on going to school and then finish my high school graduation, and then we have post-10 school.
However, post-10 was the highest education they could pursue. This left many students hopeless and uncertain of their dream and their future of pursuing higher education.
There is no higher education in a refugee camp because it is limited, because Thailand authority, we just live in a refugee camp. But truly, we don't have any dream.
Most of them ended up becoming a teacher or a nurse, and some went outside of the camp to work, and sometimes never came back.
The healthcare in Thailand refugee camp is very low. We have clinic, but we don't have a hospital, center, anything.
In 2015, Thailand authorities announced that they might close down the camp. Many left to avoid going back to Burma and tried to find a better life for their families in another country. More than 100,000 Karenni refugees resettled in another country, 75% of which went to the United States, Australia, Canada, Finland, or Norway.
We faced many obstacles while we settled in America because none of my family speak English, and this place is a whole new world to us. Since we didn't speak English, we struggled to go places.
A nonprofit organization, Mary's Place, provides help for refugees resettling in Rochester. It provides food, clothing, work, and education for refugees.
đó vào đó và đầu và số đó và bây giờ cái nào và ra thiệt cho mà na và mua phải là số phá số rèn nên là và upload thêm bên này và cho tụ nó con này là cho tụ có đó anh và thiệt cái cho và mình là một rẻ là chẹp bị cái bà sẽ nó đó bây giờ cái nào đó.
Karenni people were not shaken by the challenge and tough choice they encountered in the United States, as they accept it as opportunity and they strive for a better future in America, believing that America is where anything is possible.
I like to live in America because it's a freedom country, and we can do a lot of things here. We can go to school and we could choose any program we wanted to choose. Even if we have our own family, we can create a beautiful family, and then we can live our life free in here.
Karenni people believed America is where all dreams come true, staying true to their ancestry, practicing their traditional cultures and customs, singing, dancing, and empowering themselves and others as they bring hope back to their families and communities.
Me and my family still face many obstacles while living in U.S. However, America is where dreams come true. If you're willing to work hard for it, if you're willing to risk, there is always hope, opportunity, and better life.
The recent political change in Myanmar in 2016 brought hope to all the people in refugee camps in Thailand. Myanmar elected its first democratic president, moving the country toward the freedoms found here in the United States. Many are reluctant to return to their homeland in fear the changes will not last. Many are financially unable to return. For Piermo, her family, they have found freedom, liberty, and continue to pursue happiness.